Alright, going back into the game. Let's try this one more time. As ZFZ attacks here on terminal. And let's just watch if they're doing this whole push again. It looks like they are. It looks like they are. They practiced this clearly.
We might have
It's
the
a
one
set
going
play,
for the
perhaps.
MG balcony.
Oh,
we have one
actually,
pushing off
you're
left.
right. Nope, never mind.
Oh, okay. And there's the wait once again.
This is almost a better airstrike, actually. It might get mixed. Okay, pushes them both back.
Actually, I like that dMon responded with another airstrike to at least delay ZFZ from pushing in. And ZFZ are dropping, their health is dropping, but they have nice medic work. Nobody's dead yet. ZFZ kudo shot, first one to get down and give, but that is a nice push by ZFZ. Getting lots of kills, having like a 3 or 4 man advantage now. But yeah, there's the plant right off the bat.
It did that so well right there.
Israel's got a good turret defense here. We've got 2 coming up on the C4 itself. We've got that proxy still alive there, but Tweedy's going to be held back there by the turret and Israel's top kick.
Tweedy needs to be careful if he gets gibbed here.
Surefour's alive, and he's trying to do damage onto the engineer. It does a lot of damage, but there's a medic right there to boot. So Twitty is still plenty healthy and in a great position to get this disarm. But ZFZ, Israel, and Kev are still alive, but I still think this has got to be disarmed.
Big nade,
but a nade comes in, and the
nade.
give comes in as well. Is there still time? I think there is, but they got a body block properly.
Oh.
Yes, they get it.
Just
wow,
barely.
that was so close.
Sunbang almost single-handedly clutching that.
Like bang,
Only,
son.
one left. Yeah, bang, son.
Damn, boy. All right, we got the full American cast now. We got 3 Yankees on board, so you know what bias we have. We're gonna try not to let that seep into the cast too much here.
You try.
But a great first push there by ZFZ. It didn't pan out for them in the end, but awesome play by actually all kinds of people on the ZFZ side to keep that alive, to get the engineer down and give. Was quite a lot, and actually that came down to the last second. So great stuff already right off the bat.
Israel's back in plant position. He's got turret down a little bit more defensively to get this plant down at the very least. It's not going to be a long-lived turret, but hopefully the rest
Barely
of
got that
can bring
off.
it back up.
Oba killed him right at the last millisecond there. So I think they're in a great position to hold this. They just need to play it right. And it looks like they haven't chosen to cap the forward. I think they just want them to get set up on the next objective, so they're going to go for good spawn kills here. They might have timed this.
Inferno, why doesn't somebody switch to Kira in that moment? If you know you're respawning, you know you have a plant. I would like to see some laser orbital strikes just sitting right there on the objective.
That's a really good question because the laser lasts for an incredibly long time. I just think maybe they couldn't afford it. No, that's not right. Kudochop has Kira. I think the other guys just don't have Kira, so that might be the reason. But either way, they've got this. I don't see this getting defused anytime soon. And if they can get these kills right now, the explosion might actually kill them all. One goes down. They don't have to worry about dMon being set up on this choke point, so they're in great shape.
And they're going to have to collapse back here pretty quickly. There's not going to be a whole lot of blown wall play. Actually, Tweedy's actually taking a back seat here. Wants to wait it out just a little bit longer.
He thought better.
Yeah, good thing too. Well, he's taking the upper balcony actually. This is a really slow spawn, a really slow push from ZFZ. They can actually play this out for a few precious seconds.
I don't think ZFZ realizes that they're not holding up on the upper balcony areas. They can just push right through this.
Very careful play actually from ZFZ.
Maybe too careful.
Yeah, I think now Israel called it.
It only cost them 10-15 seconds of not realizing that. So no harm, no foul. I think it's good to have that kind of game sense before pushing straight in.
Ooh, dMon barely. They almost cut some really long spawns there. I'm sure they planned it out to respawn in time though.
It was good planning as well because now they can, sacrifice themselves at mid-map without necessarily sacrificing the rear defense at the objective.
If you take a look at Surefour right now, he's got the sniper rifle on the longest possible area. He's going to try to go for some headshot gibs. And we all know he can hit those as well. So dMon has seen him shooting, but they haven't really hidden their heads yet.
Now, Surefour's had a few shots potentially kind of given to him on a silver platter, but he hasn't really connected with anything just yet. There's Noob. That should be an easy one. Should be able to take the balcony here.
All right, a big advantage, and only 4 minutes and 40 seconds have expired, yet ZFZ is at the heels of dMon here looking to try to plant really early. I mean, they have a man advantage here. They could almost jump in and try to plant. Maybe they didn't quite realize how big their advantage was. It was just a turret and Olba alive for dMon at the objective. But they a little timid. Maybe a little bit too timid. Maybe you're right.
Still don't quite have the mix-up here in the main objective room. dMon's able to hold down a pretty good defense here at the moment. They've even got the MG on the upper balcony. But we've got Israel and a Sawbones here by...
Sunbang and Kudo getting a pair. I think they're going to get some good headway on the objectives right now.
There we go. Israel's back up. It's going to be meted up. He's going
plan on
for...
B container, but Adeto. Oh, Olba gets him.
A nice flank here by Mika. Gets the fragger down. Will he get another? No, actually, Kudo. Looks like Kudo turns around and oh man,
finally gets taken down. But MVP for sure, allowing not only the plant but for at least a few seconds to allow the respawns to get some defense on.
And I think they're going to get an easy defuse here just with the spawns.
There it is.
Olba with a big nade on Mizka.
I'm gonna watch Sunbang for a little bit here. He's been a lot of fun to watch in the previous cups. Using his parkour, jumping around, he'll be going for a plant right off the bat here. But dMon in a great position to stop that. Sunbang is down. Is there a medic around? No, there is a medic, but he goes down to the turret. So instead of having 3 ZFZ guys up on the objective, it's just 1. But I do like the position here that we're seeing Surefort take. He's going to try to flank, and let's see what he can do with this position.
Again, being very trepidatious here. But nobody's really expecting that either. So that's the Sawbones dead.
Dead and gibbed. 1-man advantage for the next 12 seconds here for ZFZ. Can they take advantage of it? A turret blocking folks from coming up to the MG. Now Surefort does take the MG. A very strong position indeed. Israel in the other window. So ZFZ have basically they have vision of the entire objective area, and they are locking it down.
Wow, what a clear. That was just clockwork. And it's too bad Olba threw his nade just seconds too late at mid-tunnel. Would have got a double there on the fragger medic
combo. It should be a double plant here. Yeah, Israel's going for the 2-plant. Lots of pressure now.
Gets a kill on Twitty.
Can't even take down the turret. Israel picks it up and will place it once again in an even better spot. Let's see what kind of crossfire they're going to set up here. It looks like ZFZ are pretty content with just staying on the ground, staying behind cover. I can't fault them for this. It forces dMon to have to push in and clear them up. Israel goes down, though, to a nice nade. Kev with a quick revive, still up. There's very little time on either of these objectives, and looks like dMon are falling like flies. That's going to be it. ZFZ is going to set the time right here.
Yeah, ZFC kills across the board. They have a chance to possibly clutch this last one if the NG can get there.
But they're not even close to me.
Here he comes, here he comes.
3, 2,
here he comes.
1. Oh, he gets it with 1 second remaining.
And that's going to play into a huge difference. They're going to be able to get this plant once again. We've got a revive on Israel.
No, Mixa and Noob just cleaning up house. Yeah, you can't underestimate that NG. I mean, I would have just fully committed, just pile the bodies up on there.
And leaving nobody left alive there. Israel's going to be walking into a fully stacked defensive line. Israel's not getting gibbed all that often.
Yeah, looks like he's getting a pair every time on the side.
Kev is just reviving him over and over and over again. Israel continues to push forward with his turret backing him up, getting 2 kills there, and now moving straight towards the next objective, although he's outnumbered and sort of discombobulated with his team. Sunbang's still up, 2 medics are backing him up as well, and even another engineer, so it looks like ZFZ opting for the 2 engineers, which we're seeing more and more, actually, in this cup especially. We've seen people running with 2 engineers. Okay, there finally the plant goes down. It went down by a medic. Either way, it is down for ZFZ. dMon has come in multiple times, though, to get defuses. They can do it again here.
About to get on the defuse now.
And denied by Kev.
No give. Alright, there we go.
See that cricket bat.
dMon's still in a good position. They can, they have control of the objective. He's going to start chipping away at this. I think we're going to see another defuse.
Yeah, it looks like
should have plenty of time to get in here. Alright, so Israel making
this
his way
push
back up
shut
towards the
down.
balcony.
I'd love
He
to see a
actually goes
nader. I'd love to see a backup nader for ZFZ to cover this plant, because you can actually, if you spawn, you come around this left side here, you can start spamming grenades over to the objective. It's really effective for covering.
Surefour's just waiting in a flanking position. He's looking to maintain control of the MG. That's exactly what he's doing. He's going to jump on the MG, or he's not even actually using it.
I don't
just
think they've
using
seen
his
him.
gun.
I think he could have got a sneak plant there if he wanted.
Well, he might still do it. No one's at the objective. He could jump down right now.
taking a long way
decides
about
not
it,
to. He just wants to flank so much that he's coming from these odd angles. But he could plant. He could have planted 5 times by now. Noob is the only one who can stop it. Noob can stop it though.
He survives that with still about a third health deft over.
Look at
they're
this,
all gonna go
dMon.
down.
I gotta
only-
say, a deado on that MG. I've been seeing him getting so many kills up there. They gotta keep an eye out.
Israel's still alive, and he has a really critical turret placement right now. It's going to help out a lot.
All right, dMon must once again bust back in and get the disarm. They surely can do it. There's about 25 seconds
Sunbang
left on this
gets
plant.
the insta-give on the NG. So they're gonna have to start chipping. Kudo chop on
Mixa,
MG.
one of the medics tried to go for the disarm, goes down very quickly. Are there any engineers left alive for dMon here?
We got
Alright, all
Tweety
eyes
around.
on Kudo. All
Here he
eyes on
comes.
Kudo. There we go. Actually, Sunbang might get a good nade in here as well.
And Tweety goes down on the plant itself.
Here we
He's
go.
revived once again, but he's going up and down too many times. He's not going to be able to get that defuse whatsoever. Not as good as the time as they could have set, but still very decent.
Yeah, they defended it very well at the end there, but you know, just imagine if they could have had it 5 minutes ago, they would have been feeling much more confident.
And they almost did. I mean, literally within the last second, we're talking that last bomb was defused. So great stuff. Again, when these two teams clash, you know it's going to be exciting. And the first half of this map is no different whatsoever so far.
Yeah, we'll have to see which team has perfected the defense. Attacking in general is pretty tough, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to.
It's not as tough as it was at Brink.
Yeah, that is true. I
still
do
have
think,
nightmares about full holds, man.
Yeah, I do think that dMon is the team for attacking, so we'll see.
All right, jumping into it, switching sides. dMon now has plenty of time. I mean, 11 minutes and 20 seconds. It's not too fast. It's not too slow. It's kind of somewhere in the middle here on Terminal. But I think this first objective is really going to be key. Uh-oh. Olbo's not moving. Okay, he started moving just a few seconds later than his team. And it looks like dMon is switching it up and doing somewhat the opposite. Switching, setting Noob, their sniper, to the right, while the entire rest of the team is going left. They want to take control of the balcony, and they want to take control of the apartment. Surefour with a nice snipe, though, coming out of nowhere, killing the fragger.
Sunbang with a little bit of a whiff nade there. Kind of basically killed his teammates in MG. Yeah, so it does look like Noob is playing sniper for dMon. Didn't really do much counter sniping there, but
I'm pretty interesting
good
to
push.
call out the Merc loadouts for dMon. They're actually opting to not play with an engineer in the first push.
Interesting.
I actually kind of like this, right? You know, it's really rare to plant on that first push or successfully plant and make it happen. So you want to do the little things like throw the airstrikes to push them out of position. You want to get the forward spawn. Things like that are almost more important than running straight towards the plant. That said, it's not really working out for dMon so far.
yeah, I think they're taking it one step at a time, going for the forward first, and then focusing on the objective second. So another big MG push, possibly? One thing to note is Sunbang actually playing with the M4 this time after the recent K121 nerfs. Notice a lot of players are opting for the M4 over that.
I have to call out Surefour's position because we have seen him time and time again raining in the headshots from this balcony. For whatever reason, it's just really difficult to pull the sniper out of position when he's up there. But that's actually exactly what happens. Nice nades come in from the nader.
Well, dMon getting full control of the forward right now. They're in a really great position.
And not
We got
having that
Tweety on
engineer
plant.
first up, they're definitely putting a lot of focus into that. And there's Tweety.
Doesn't matter, Noob getting a big double with that nade launcher. And just spamming the objective. Mixa last one alive, actually.
With nobody left to revive, but he's making good damage.
Israel's
going
gonna
to
get a big flank on him though, and probably get this defuse.
It was literally a one-on-one. If Mixa could have gotten the kill,
Yeah.
that plant would be a much more likely to go
Israel
on.
caught him with his pants down reloading, however. Holy crap, Mixa on that MG. He's taken down that entire balcony.
Lots of dMon kills. Got a plant going down right now, Twitty.
Yeah, this is about as good as it could be looking for dMon right now. A fairly decent wipe with a couple seconds on the spawn point. So
If
ZFZ
they,
now all spawning at once, but a little bit late here.
If they get this right now, they're actually going to match the time of ZFZ's first push, so.
Yeah, almost exactly.
We got double NG though.
That's amazing considering the more conservative approach they took to it.
Oh, Olba about to get a big flank. Let's see if it happens. There was no medics to revive. Either way, he gets the kill.
That pistol shot, though.
One more spawn wave coming here for ZFZ. But
I wouldn't be surprised
spawn-
if they abandon it and just set up. They really should.
Alba's in a great position.
They're not doing it. They're going straight for it. Israel's in position. Is there still time? I don't think so. He goes down. The
With no
engineer
medic
is
to bring
down.
him back up, Alba can just cap that off.
Yeah, look
I'd
at
say
this.
that
You're
was,
exactly right, Inferno. It's allowing dMon to just push so far unattended. No crossfire setup whatsoever. ZFZ is going to be relegated to just sticking back to the objectives and the objectives alone.
And there's
Yeah,
no
a little bit
attempt
of a
to hold
mistake
down.
there.
There's no holding down the mid map this time, but just like the last round, they're able to get a good spawn on the last objective. At least draw that. So Olba
So
pushing
right now
forward.
we're seeing them. They completed that just literally a few seconds later than ZFZ did, so ZFZ's got it in for him now. Interesting turret position from Israel here.
That's what I love about Israel.
Yeah, alright. So Olba is down, has been down for quite some time. ZFC had a man advantage for quite a bit here. So
Yeah, dMon's making a real slow play here, but I think they need to coordinate their
jeez.
push a little bit better.
Sunbag not really helping out Israel with that grenade, however. Kev can't tape the pieces back together.
actually a duo of an engineer and a medic still surviving. Although they're in danger zone though, their spawn has happened. The spawn wave has happened here, so Mixa goes down and the engineer's gonna have to help him up nice and slow like. Nope, that means 2 of dMon are out for this next push.
Allowing Sureforward to push forward maybe a little bit here. Almost taking some damage, however. He's not going to get very far. Israel still left alive, but it's going to be...
A Deado
could've been
holding
down.
out. Just can't beat that medic revive though. Yeah, I mean Israel just going head to head with a fragger there, coming out on top. Solid work with the Keck.
Top
So again, plenty of time here nonetheless. dMon have what it takes to make this happen here. Oh man, but look
Those
at all those dead, writhing bodies.
Cascading down that
Wow.
escalator. dMon's potent at this defense. They're trying to look for an opening. They're making really, really well coordinated pushes, but ZFC is just responding with frags and frags and frags.
If you actually hit the tab button, you can see that they both capped that first objective at about the same exact time. So dMon has the same amount of time to cap the next 2 objectives. Will they be able to do it? So far, hitting a complete brick wall, also known as ZFZ, and their awesome coordination and medic work. But still, plenty of time, plenty of opportunities to make plays, and that's exactly what Olba's trying to do here. Moving up the staircase, going for the nade. He will take out the engineer. The turret
Oh my
somehow
God.
survived that. I don't understand. And a couple kills here for dMon is allowing them to push in and get the plant, at least 1. Sunbang is the only one alive, but he's facing 2. He actually, look at that decision making by Sunbang. He sees that one of the 2 was lower health, switches his aim.
And Noob is going to get the second plant, too. Noob was
Yeah,
able
not
to
only
get the
low
last
health,
man
but the
stand.
engineer. So,
Yeah.
all right, they need to get one of these diffused if they want to. I mean, maybe we'll see like a mirror match. We got dMon going for control of that upper balcony.
Oh.
Though.
Yeah, dMon has the balcony in great position. Twitty moving in to try to
Holy
stop
crap.
the defuse. Both plants are ticking away here. Somehow,
gotta
some
give,
way, dMon looks like they're going to take this first map.
big props to dMon's coverage. They abandoned the ground floor. They went straight to the balcony. It's just so much easier to cover from the balcony. Olba, here comes the nade. Here comes the nade.
Oh, the
so
body
many
blocks.
nades.
The nades are being body blocked, and actually, the body blocks were enough for Israel to stop one of the 2 plants, but he is down. Another plant will be going down in short order.
So far,
That
I think
was
we're
just so
seeing
nasty
almost
last
an
time.
exact mirror match, actually. They got the 1 bomb, they defused it, they planned again, so we'll see if maybe we
However,
get another
this
1
time
second
ZFZ
clutch.
wasn't able to kind of reconstitute themselves after that first bomb. We saw that initial plant, and Sunbang actually dying at that point was completely out of that last wave, so we have another plant immediately down. And ZFZ is breaking out here.
Kudo
Kev
almost
going for
able
the
to
defuse.
revive his engineer buddy, but it's not going to happen. It's all up to a single medic to try to get as much of the defuse done as possible. There's still some time, a tiny little bit of time left. It's 19 seconds, 18. Can ZFZ push in here and clear
Israel
They
this
gotta
got
go
out?
quick.
Israel can jump down. We've got 1 guy behind the
Noob,
container.
Noob.
He's going
Here comes
for it. He
Noob
just needs a
with the
second.
nade
There's
spam.
that grenade.
There it is.
Oh, the nader coming in the clutch, but there's still time. There's still an engineer on the objective. He's going to get it unless he's
Oh.
stopped, and he is stopped. Where's ZFZ? They're done. They're out. The first map goes to dMon.
Holy
That
crap.
nader play, that's one thing that I think we'll be seeing a lot more, is that nader play. One nader just has to sit all the way in the back, spam the objective, and just, that's how you do it.
Oh, I like that
So,
because
yeah.
it means that the balcony is even more important than it used to be.
Exactly, yeah. Actually, the nader was actually playing in their spawn, actually. He was over on the garbage pile on left-hand ZFZ spawn.
That wasn't quite as close as it was last week.
No. Yeah, dMon
Still a
put
very
in the
close
work.
game. I mean, in stopwatch, if you're like a couple minutes
It was a good
different,
game. It
I
was a
would
good game.
consider that a very close game. And I mean, dMon looked like they were hitting a brick wall on that final objective. It just goes to show you, all it takes is one well-coordinated push, getting the kills, getting the gibs, getting the revives for your team, and suddenly you have plants on both objectives. And again, that was ZFZ's map, so dMon looking very good in this best of 3.
Yeah, and I gotta say, dMon played that offense, like, perfectly. ZFZ was choosing to play on the ground floor in those first couple waves when they got the double plant, and honestly, you should just go to the balcony immediately because you have all the cover. The only way they can get to you is by spamming nades up to you or flanking you, so
And wasting
there's a
more
much better chance of covering it from up there, and I really would have liked to see a nader from ZFZ, but dMon, they had their strats down for that map.
All right, so we're heading over to Chapel, another fan favorite, another one we've seen tons of close and exciting games on. So I'm pretty excited to see that. ZFZ, of course, choosing to attack first, as they always do. And so do you feel like, obviously this is dMon's choice, so would you feel, Inferno, that this map favors dMon?
Well, it's a really good question because previously we saw ZFZ facing up against PKD, and ZFZ got dug in really, really deep on that first corner that the EV turns on, and they were holding it for so long. Big frags. The only time that actually got broken was just a big play that came out of Bunga. So I expect it to go either way. I will have to say dMon's aggression on this map is just hyper effective. Once they get that full wipe, they push all the way up into the forward spawn, and they're really good at spawn camping. So I think Twitty's going to have some easy driving ahead of them.
All right, so we are switching it up, going on over to Chapel in just a minute here. Again, this is another EV repair map, so the first objective is to repair the EV and then move it across a long path. It is a much easier EV repair, though, than bridge, for instance,
For
which
sure.
you can get stuck on for a very, very long time if you're not careful. Typically on Chapel, we see engineers just dash directly towards the EV and start building it up right away. And there's not a whole lot that you can do on defense to stop that other than airstrikes and well-placed nades. And here we go, switching over. All right, thank you everyone for tuning in. We've got 886 viewers as I speak, and that's without the Twitch front page. So thank you all for tuning in and showing your support for Dirty Bomb. We are dirtycups.gg, bringing you the top competitive action in Dirty Bomb. This is like the 6th cup that we've run, or 6th event that we've run so far, and every single cup so far, PKD has come out on top, winning literally 5 out of 5 tournaments. So right now, we're watching ZFZ versus dMon, the two teams I would say that have the best chance at taking on PKD in the grand finals once we get to that point. But enough talk, because we're going live here on Chapel. Inferno, why don't you take us away and talk about the initial strategies as they unfold?
All right, well, the one thing that I think that a lot of teams have just always focused on way too much is holding this left side of bridge on defense, and I'd really love to see some teams getting like really aggressive and just prioritizing killing Engie. Oh, great. I mean, I think Noob's got a PhD in physics because just some great bounce nades taking out Israel. Doesn't get the give though, but you just want to delay as long as you possibly can on this first objective here. I think Twitty's going to be able to get a nice little flank on Israel. Can he get the give? Nope.
Kev's doing a great job keeping Israel alive. In fact, even still, Israel's not quite gib. He's able to keep on the CV and get the repair.
Yeah, so basically once the attackers get control of this area, they just want to push up as far as they can. The Engie should be seeing little to no action for most of the time he's driving the car, if you're playing it right.
Yeah, Israel hanging back, dropping the turret. Surefour in the sniper position. Also, I like that. I like his positioning right now, allowing him to see pretty far onto the street. Let's see if he can get an entry frag. No, he's actually backing off and repositioning. But the EV continues to roll forward. And as the EV rounds this next corner, I think the crucial positioning is holding on to the red room, as it's called, and the balcony area. As the EV just continues to move unopposed. Are we going to see an airstrike here? It looks like we do have two Skyhammers
Here it
over
comes.
on...
It's going to miss. It's going to miss.
Oh, Lord.
That's a critical spot to have that airstrike, too. That's the one corner you really want to hold that EV off at.
Yeah, I think he just panicked. I honestly, if I were him, I would have just rushed it. Just make sure you get that guaranteed strike on there. So I think ZFZ is going to benefit from this mistake. Lots of un-gib dMon players, though. Almost back to full capacity. Surefour getting a nice headshot.
Oh, is that another missed EV? I mean, sorry, airstrike? That is. It's completely off the mark. It's nowhere near.
Yeah, these airstrikes just a little on point right now. More than a little.
I don't think Israel's been gibbed since the beginning of the match. I mean, I got to hand it to Kev, really. Been keeping alive.
Yeah, Israel just doing work there with the Keck 10.
And he wants to place his turret up top. Oh, look at this. Fancy moves going around the back. He's going to get set up on the MG.
dMon's feeling so much pressure right now.
Look at this MG.
Oh, this is
He's
nasty.
raging from the back.
This is dirty.
MG
Israel.
after MG after MG kill. This
Dirty
is
bomb
about
indeed.
as fast as you can move the EV as you could possibly ever hope for. And actually a terrible spawn for dMon as well. Well, not too bad. They know better to fall back at this point.
And Israel's going to set up defensive MG on the objective.
We're going to see if dMon's change up their strategy to defend this. Oh, they got to be worried about Surefour with those insta-gib headshots, though. They've already got Israel actually putting a turret inside, like, they got behind him somehow and put a turret at the objective transmit point.
He went directly from the MG to the objective, so he just wanted to set that up and play a little bit of chaos play.
Here we go. Actually, they're just completely
dMon, they're so
uncontested.
far away. They're completely out of position at this point. It's a medic and a
Kudo
medic.
chop.
Oh, Kev doesn't manage to get the delivery.
He gets it in. He gets it in.
Oh, did he? Holy crap.
Twitty's airstrike actually TK'd Noob there. I'm not sure who that was that got TK'd, but the
He killed
dMon
himself.
airstrike backfired. I think dMon airstrikes are just their worst enemies today.
Have I ever seen this?
So we have a Bunga Bunga nade, and we also have a dMon airstrike.
Yeah, we'll see if they can maybe clean up that airstrike reputation. This next airstrike coming in.
dMon's finally set up a defensive position. But Noob's got to worry here being the only one by the objective itself. Everybody playing across from the bus. And my god, that long shot from under the overpass. What an incredibly long shot through the fence and everything.
Yeah, Surefour delivers on that
Ken
sniper.
with Kudo Chop on his heels. It's a medic and a medic doing some crazy hopping up on the wall. This could be the end of the map with
Ken's
less
got no
than
help.
less than
Got no
4
help,
minutes.
but Kudo
Oh, there we
bring it
go.
back up.
Kudo with a pistol. Yeah, Kev just
This is gonna be it with 4 minutes.
full rabbit mode.
What?
Wow. 11 minutes left to play.
Solid.
Holy
solid
crap.
time. ZFZ just they gotta feel really good about this.
I feel
But
like
so much
dMon
of that.
Oh man.
So much of that was on the failed airstrikes, though. Both of them at critical corners.
4 minute time. That is just absolutely ridiculous.
That's insane. I mean,
I don't think we saw. Did we even see a single disable on the EV? I think it was just 3 missed airstrikes, and then Israel getting that triple with the MG there at the end. I mean, just absolutely couldn't go any better. I'm not even sure what the fastest time you can complete this map in is. It's like probably a little over 3 minutes or something. I don't know.
In before the next patch, having a little bit of a guardrail in that back passage. Extend that.
Look, I want to say, of course, ZFZ played great, but at the same time, I feel like you got to think that dMon got a little bit unlucky there. I mean, those airstrikes missing, that probably would never happen, where all of the airstrikes would miss. That's never going to happen again. And, like, every time they got the kill, they just never could finish it off with a gib. So that was about as one-sided as you could ever imagine Chapel going, especially with two teams that are traditionally so very even. So I almost feel like dMon, like, what do they do here? Have they given up already? I mean, of course they're going to try, but how can you possibly hope to compete with that time?
It doesn't feel good getting a headshot mid-jump off spawn.
But it looks like ZFZ is completely giving up the repair there. We've got Twitty with actually a pretty conservative turret position, but it's going to be held off completely. Oh, here comes
There's
the grenade.
the sun
And
nade. Just
there we go.
clutching that. Anybody can finish this off at this point, though. I think we're seeing ZFC taking some forward positions here.
Twitty didn't even have a medic anywhere near him. Not that it mattered getting gibbed like that.
Oh, if Israel just saved that airstrike a second longer. Gets a kill, but he could have got a disable there. Either way, ZFC looking really good right now.
I mean, already this EV has moved less far in less time, or in more time.
And ZFC still getting all the kills. Like if they get the repair, you want to be getting kills and keeping it from moving. It's just inching its way, but ZFC is shutting them down every time. I mean, dMon's feeling the pressure right now.
They've got the bridge. They've got everything right now.
If you're in dMon's shoes, you're looking at the clock and you only see there's 3 minutes left, and you're just like, how to do this? I don't know. Like, they basically have to get a good solid wipe here and just be completely unstopped with just consecutive transmits. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not happening. I mean,
dMon.
the airstrike is on point. They're gonna be able to move it just out of the way of the airstrike, but already that EV is taken down quite a bit more than really ever was taken down by dMon.
Yeah, just some focused gunfire will actually take the EV down in a short time here.
This is actually a pretty tough place for the EV to do right now. You can't really do as much as you could with the airstrikes, but you've got those crates that you can hide behind. The sightlines are really difficult.
EV stopped in place, and any stoppage for the EV whatsoever is a bad sign for dMon. I think it's relatively safe to say that ZFZ are simply out-fragging at this point in time.
Yeah, ZFZ just almost instilling like a choke on their spawn.
We're finally seeing dMon push up the right side a little bit. It's not going to be too much. We've only got Olba up there.
dMon not giving up though. They're hanging on.
Olba's really chasing down Kudochop there, which is actually pretty good because if you get stuck, you know, fighting against the Sawbones, they have plenty of time, plenty of cover to heal up at will.
And they need some turbo boost on that EV right now if they can get it.
They just need to get behind it and push.
I mean, that thing moves so slow. It's like, I don't even understand.
It's all about the torque.
There's no such vehicle that moves that slow, but, you know, whatever. We suspend our realism
Well,
for just
consider
a
how
moment.
much time, consider how quickly you move when you're carrying the EMP charge.
I mean, at this time,
who needs the
dMon's really wishing they could just get out and push it. And here comes the Kira laser.
Kira.
He's gonna get a kill.
That thing just blasted straight down the... Holy crap.
Orbital
That's gotta
laser.
be... That has to be Kudochop, right? I've seen him...
Yeah, that is Kudo.
I've been watching his stream quite a bit lately, and he uses Kira in pubs all the time to actually enormous... excuse me, enormous effect.
He's got that cobalt skin on it, too. He's got that pretty Kira, so he does it with style.
Israel
We're gonna see another...
almost SMG down the EV. It's just got a thread of hell.
Shoot it with your pistol. There we go.
Yep.
In the 30-second mark, I think dMon's just thinking about the next map at this point.
And we do have an update from the other side of the bracket. It appears that PKD has moved on, beating VGS 2-0. Congratulations to VGS for making it as far as they did. Certainly some upsets there as well. But yeah, it looks like the winner of this will be facing PKD once again in the grand finals of the Dirty Cups Closed Beta Series, Cup number 3. as map number 2 goes to ZFC extremely handily. So that brings us to 1-1, and we'll move on to the final map via a veto process.
Just looking at those times.
That will take place.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
It's just like 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're almost touching. It's just insane. So, third map. I'm expecting to be an instant veto on Whitechapel from dMon. I think that they're not feeling very confident with Whitechapel whatsoever.
This was their map pick, dude. Like, what?
It's an interesting observation.
It's interesting because ZFZ lost their map pick and dMon lost their map pick, so maybe
Isn't
we'll
that how
see a
your game
rematch of
went,
some
too?
sort. Oh yeah, that is true. We did beat PKD on their best map. So it was close though, so I wouldn't nothing to brag about.
Alright, so bated breath for the vetoes here.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Trainyard, to be honest.
I hope we do. We haven't seen it yet. It looks like ZFZ strikes Underground. Let's see what dMon strikes next.
See that Whitechapel up there? Unless they want to go round 2.
What's it gonna be?
Trainyard out. Interesting. Okay.
No. Boo. All right. Now ZFZ's turn. And again, looks like a little bit of confusion in chat, but
Yeah.
we could go back to one of the maps that was already
Tiebreakers
played.
reset the map pool. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, apparently there is
Oh,
no. So what does that mean? The map is Bridge. It is Bridge confirmed. Here we go, Bridge.
Well,
I'd be interested to see if we see maybe a Rhino out of either team. Possibly not, but
Well,
It
if
might
they're
just
watching
be
your
a-
match, they very well might.
yeah,
After-
I mean Rhino in that position on the first objective can be just absolutely brutal. You really just need to have some strong coordination where you can corner him in there and spam him with nader nades, but you definitely have to be prepared for it.
I do like to call out how much of these maps remind me of enemy territory maps. I mean, we just saw Terminal a little bit ago, which is so Oasis.
Yeah, they actually
straight up Oasis,
yeah, they are based off of the ET map, so yes.
which makes me happy.
All right, so here we go. Bridge is the next map. Again, with that extremely difficult first objective on attack. We will be switching the map over in no time at all. Just sit tight, folks. I want to just talk a little bit about the Cup Series right now. Again, the top 8 teams who have ranking points will move on to a grand finale that will be taking place on June 21st. And I'm actually looking at the rankings right now, and Initialized was in 6th before this cup because they got to the quarterfinals twice, each awarding 25 points. Well, guess what? They got to the quarterfinals once again, which will give them another 25 points, bumping them up to 75. But they're kind of still in a dangerous position because VGS just got, I believe they just got into the semifinals, which will award them potentially either 70 or 55 or 75 points. Or sorry, 55 or 70 points. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and post the link in chat so you can all take a look at the breakdown as it stands right now. But Initialized, they've probably got a spot in the finals if they can perform well in the final cup. But they're really on the edge.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him squeeze in there. It's really going to depend on the next cups and how they get seeded, because I think at some point they're going to have to beat one of these teams if they really want to secure a spot. So see how it goes.
Yeah, so I did post the link in chat. Go ahead and check that out. You can check out the seeding points yourself. Yeah, so we are actually currently watching the number 2 seed and the number 3 seed go at it. So whoever wins this, actually if dMon wins this one, I believe they could actually tie ZFZ for points. Because they've both easily made it into the finale, but seeding does matter, of course, who you'll play in the earlier rounds.
Yeah, the fight for second seed is so very close right now. I mean, you got PKD up top, but just below them, it's a massive brawl. Here we go.
All right, Bridge is the map. Are we going to see another Rhino?
Well, I'm not seeing one in the loadouts.
I'm scanning the Merc loadouts, and I don't see a Rhino. I'm a little disappointed, guys. I'm a little disappointed. Nonetheless, we will be jumping into Bridge in a moment. No players have disconnected. Yay!
Hooah!
So hopefully we'll be jumping into this in no time at all. All right. Get ready to go. It's going to be ZFZ attacking again. Shock. Attacking first is ZFZ.
The thing is that I feel like ZFZ, what we'll probably end up seeing on the last objective is a triple med train. Like, their triple med train on this map is just absolutely bonkers, but I haven't really seen either of these teams play this map very often or against each other against other teams, so it's going to be really interesting to see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm actually going to watch ZFZ Israel, who is the engineer for ZFZ. Obviously, building up the EV, you want it to be an engineer, so he's kind of the crucial player for his team at this point. It looks like they're splitting 3 onto the left side and 2 over the bridge. So splitting up quite evenly, 1 going through the middle as well. Israel waiting for his team to distract, finally pushing in, and no one sees him yet. He doesn't see anybody.
This is insane. Okay, but, expose that corner. We had Twitty there. And that actually worked out fairly well for Israel. He was able to figure that out and not get completely punished for it. And Twitty's not even looking for him. Oh my god.
Israel coming around the other side, unsuspecting is Twitty. And Israel is up again, revived by Kev. Kev and Kudochop now backing up their lone engineer. They're reviving him over and over and over again. The revive trains are so very real, ladies and gentlemen.
Israel and Kev, BFFs. And that's a full wipe, and there's a repair.
Vroom vroom. I mean, we've seen this before. We've seen the build happen quickly. It can happen, and it does happen from time to time. But I'm pretty sure dMon's kicking themselves right now, saying, "Hey, what did we do wrong there?"
Not giving Israel, like, that's it.
I mean, how do you give him when he's got 2 medics queuing their paddles? It's kind of ridiculous.
We've got a fragger and Noob. I'm not sure where Noob was during that entire fight. Alright, so Israel pushing up to the barricade generator, getting a plant. We have it built up pretty quickly, but on the flip side, he's going to be able to get that plant immediately.
Although it's just Sunbang, only Sunbang alive in the generator room, so dMon could push in and disarm this charge if they seize the opportunity. Yes, it looks like Twitty will be backing off, and the disarm is happening. So at very least, dMon can sigh a breath of relief, knowing that that they're going to have to at least plant and wait another 50 seconds for the plant to go off on this generator.
Well, I made the mistake. I thought going to the bathroom right on the first push of bridge would have been a good idea. I see that we're already on the second part. Awesome.
So professional, Inferno. So professional.
Yes. At least I didn't leave my mic on, you know. Could have been worse.
But at the same time, Israel's not really been given a whole lot to worry about other than the generator itself. But we finally have the EV finally shut down. And this is where I kind of like seeing 2 engineers, one to worry about the EV and one to worry about the generator.
And actually, there's the opportunity to simply just shoot to damage this generator.
Yeah, something I'd be really interested to see is teams actually drop all their medics for this objective and just go a bunch of heavy damage weapons and just spam the objective with just straight gunfire. I think you could actually probably kill it pretty quick.
Oh, Kev is down, but revived. Kudochop is down, but revived. And the revive trains continue. I think ZFZ, more than anyone, is showing how powerful the revive trains really are in Dirty Bomb right now.
Yeah, ZFZ actually almost building a reputation around it as having the strongest med work or most effective med work out of all the teams in the cup.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not something we've seen quite as much. Oh, wow, look, a
Sunbang
flurry of kills.
Holy crap.
And Sunbang pretty much take out the entire dMon team. So this barricade is going down. This EV is going to keep moving.
Yeah, Israel just getting that repair up right now. We're going to see it just roll right on past the barricade.
And again, that does mean that the spawn points change here. So ZFZ moving forward quickly and strong. I mean, 4 minutes to be past the barricade is a ridiculously good time already.
Israel kills himself because he's all out of cake.
Yeah, ZFZ and these EV objectives, it is their calling.
Apparently. Or maybe the bane of dMon's existence as well. Because where are the airstrikes? This EV is still moving.
Question.
They're getting the kills,
question.
but they need to take the EV down as well.
And this is really a tricky spot. Like, really, once you get the EV to this point, it's kind of just a little bit of a throw, because if you disable it here, you kind of want to wait for it to go a little bit closer, because if you disable it here, they get really easy access. I don't know, it's a really tough one.
Yeah, we were actually commenting on that in your game. We noticed that you were holding on to your airstrike instead of using it.
Yeah.
For that exact reason, I suppose. I don't understand how that airstrike did so little damage to that EV. It looked like it was on point. That was.
I was scratching my head on that one as well.
That was a little unlucky, man.
Going on.
Yeah. I feel like dMon has gotten ridiculously unlucky, man.
Another missed airstrike. I don't know where this is gonna land. Actually, yeah, it just went nowhere. The airstrike hit did nothing. That is the motto of dMon today, at least.
And with 10 minutes left, now we have the final objective opened up. Surefour already making his way over to the left to hold down not only the garage, but possibly the corridor and get some easy headshots.
That's a strong three-man push. 2 medics and Sunbang going up on the left-hand side here, and that is a scary thought. Oh, the head gets taken off the fragger, though. So now it's just a Surefour and Kudo Chop moving in. But there's a nice collapse from ZFZ. They're coming in from multiple sides. And this objective is going to go really fast as well.
Yeah, ZFZ just making solid pushes. Their medics are just not getting picked. I mean, their medics are always alive. It's just great to see that play.
And Kev gets the objective right away. He's running for it. He's going to keep going. He's going to keep moving. Oh, the objective does go down, though. So dMon
Surefour, though,
holding on.
He's going to camp this, though. And get another headshot there.
Oh,
he's just going to grab it.
What?
He's just going to go
Surefour
ninja mode.
just snuck in. And here comes the spawn wave. ZFC spawn wave is here.
Alright, he's just running it back to his teammates.
Seconds, though.
Here we go. They're going to probably wait for a full wipe. Just guarantee this.
Smart moves here by ZFZ. I like that play.
It was ballsy of Surefour because he only had Sunbang to distract the rest of the team and get out with that package.
Yeah, he just popped in and grabbed it. Alright, we're seeing kills. Oh, Kev's going for a little too early. Just a noob. Alright, if they go now, they got this.
Where's that coming
from? What? Oh, Mizka getting a huge triple.
Getting
a huge triple.
Okay, well, keeping it alive, keeping their life alive a little bit. Oh, and the last second. That had to be the last possible second that they could have gotten that kill. And it's a full. They're gonna get this back. They're gonna return it. ZFZ were down for 7 seconds on a full wipe. That does not happen very often.
Why was Sunbang not spamming that crouch button? Almost got it. I saw he was probably at 99%, but
I really think he was, man.
Plays. Mixa and Nadeto just saved their team right there, making up for all the missed airstrikes in the world.
Wow. Jeez. I thought for sure ZFZ was about to set a ridiculous time. It still is looking like a good time. But
yeah, by no means.
Interesting, Israel switching over to Aura?
I can see that here.
They're trying to pull like triple medic, like I said. They like to run 3 medics on this last objective just because, you know, people die constantly in these close quarters areas here, so they just want to get that med chain going like strong.
Well, it's going to be a full reset, and for the first time in a long time, we could see dMon actually, you know, get a moment to breathe and set up a defensive perimeter.
And I will say, Israel is notorious for being a really strong fragger on Aura, believe it or not. So
let's give a little bit of limelight to Aura here in the fragger suit. He's going to be sitting right on the objective, and actually both teams are playing with an Aura at this point. Pretty interesting, but that's going to allow Olba to really be a little bit more aggressive in these firefights, and then he can just drop back to these this healing station.
Big so exchange. Israel making his way back in.
Come the medics,
take down this turret, and Olba's the last one.
Oh, we got the Twitty turret getting a huge triple there. I think it just basically stole all of Olba's kills because Olba point blank pistoling him in the face, and Twitty was like, you know, yeah. Turret feeling a little
Did anyone
greedy.
else see that dead body do a barrel roll, or was that just me? Okay,
that may have been just you.
It's all client-side physics, yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of really amazing breakdancing skills when characters get in-capped and die.
But Israel once again pushing in straight forward. He's waiting for everybody to catch up. We got Surefour and Kev on the other side, waiting for that coordination, waiting for that picture. But here comes a grenade from Olba.
Big nade from Olba.
Holy
wow.
crap.
Look at that. Look at all those kills from the yellow team.
They're all dead,
1,
Dave.
2, 3, 4, and that's a complete wipe for ZFZ. So what was looking like one of the quickest times, well, a very quick, very impressive time, I should say, is now kind of moving into the realm of mediocrity here for ZFZ.
Little bit of over-aggression there. Israel going in first as the Aura, just gonna get taken out instantly. I think he needs to play a little bit more careful next time around. And ZFZ right now, they don't want to have another terminal. You know, they got that double plant, and then one got disarmed. They got that transmit. It looked like they were gonna get two really fast. They just want to make that really good push. That's gonna matter.
They're having a really tough time getting into the objective room without getting at least half of their team wiped out. We've still got only Sunbang and Kudochop left alive. Both of them kind of floundering, wondering where they need to be before the spawns come back up.
Alright, one more spawn wave for ZFZ, and just 5 minutes left on the clock. Although all they have to do is deliver one more charge, and they will win, or one more drug sample, I think is what it is in this map.
It's a hell of an
Israel
example.
leading. Interesting that he's playing Skyhammer. I don't quite understand that, to be quite honest.
I think it's just for the fragging, since you're only limited to one fragger. I think he just kind of wants to get the kills, and maybe getting that airstrike if they are able to extract. Man, Mixa just getting big triples right now.
Wow.
Jeez.
Mixing it up. But Sunbang's still left alive here. We didn't get as many gives as we could have, but he's still left completely surrounded, and that is another team wipe. We went from...
dMon's just finding their footing. There's like just impenetrable crossfire going on inside.
We started with 11 minutes to finish this last objective, and now I'm starting to wonder a little bit.
Yeah, ZFZ, I think they're collecting themselves right now. I kind of see the little bit of hesitation there, figuring out where they want to go this time around.
And look at this, folks. The naysayers be damned. Aura is being played by both teams effectively. That healing station is good, man. It's quite good, especially in close corridors. When your team is all bunched up like this, it can do a lot of good work.
Sunbang kills himself on his own grenade, but it doesn't give him, so he's left to get back up. We got Kudochop trying to come in, but there's the gib and another.
Oh, here comes Israel.
Whoa! Israel with the
big
triple.
kills from Israel.
Everybody's dead. Israel's the last man standing.
Israel. Is he see the turret? Is he? Okay. Whoa, that was close.
He's taking the long way out. His team should be able to.
He's actually going to get shot in the back.
Yeah. Oh, it's on the corner.
But
they don't have line of sight.
They're not going to have time. They're not going to have time to return this thing. So ZFZ in a strong position. Now it's up to dMon to stop them here. They have
dMon responding though. Big, just wow, just pincer like right on him, coming through garage. Just wow, dMon just on point right now.
That's what I was worried about too, because the way that dMon's been defending this, if anybody manages to get out, the way they've been positioning, they don't really have too many opportunities to get out and prevent that delivery. But there it is.
Sorry. Almost a triple for Olba, but instead the opposite. The medics are able to keep each other alive and keep it going.
But for the first time in a long time, we're seeing dMon finally start to lose men on this objective.
Yeah, the clock's ticking down. ZFZ, you know, they gotta do it now. They don't want to be in a position where they're trying to full hold as well. All right, they're gonna sneak it out.
They've got it. They've got it. Sunbang is moving out.
Keep an eye on Olba. Olba's the only one who's gonna get there
Sunbang
first.
is he's planting it. He's gonna.
Olba's on the other side.
This is gonna be it.
Yep.
A time has finally been set. The first half is complete. ZFC got to be a little bit disappointed that they weren't able to get that earlier, given how early they did get to the final objective, which usually actually goes quite quickly. But props to dMon for holding that objective so well. They just had really good teamwork, really good crossfires in that final, or in the room where the drug samples were, and it really came down to that clutch play by Twitty, stopping them from transmitting and returning that thing. I mean, it's really rare to get a full wipe that's like 7 or 8 seconds like that gives you enough time to return the drug samples. So
yeah, I think it was like Mixa and Adetto both got some just really clutch plays on that transmit as well. And I gotta say, once dMon gets to an objective without wheels, they look really strong. So.
All right, now let's see how this goes. Switching sides. Remember, folks, ZFC got an almost immediate build on the EV, so we could see disparity happening as early as the EV build.
Yeah, but overall, it's a pretty middling time.
That's true. And here we go, live, with 12 minutes and 40 seconds to capture all 3 objectives on the map. Now dMon, the pressure is on, and they're doing a full push, literally all 5 over the bridge and into the apartment area. And a nade gets 2 to start this off.
No.
That's what happens when you get bunched up.
I want to call it Israel
But they
right
get
here.
instantly revived.
He's playing Skyhammer right now, and he was ready to aggress on the bridge, but he was a little bit too late to be really useful there. So it's a bit of an initial awkward play from him.
dMon responding back with just a ton of revives. Finally, the medic goes down. They're not going to be able to push off this, however, and I think this entire map is going to come down to how long ZFZ can hold this first objective. Right now, they're looking a little weak on the defense. Just Kev at the objective. Kev's about to get flanked here.
Yeah, Obo left by himself, did not have a medic with him. And the build looks like it could begin here, but...
Kev does give out the NG right before he dies. So they bought themselves some time.
What is happening? Israel is Skyhammer and Surefour as Bushwhacker. This is real life.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen a whole lot of sniping from Surefour this game, or these last few games. At least as a constant sniper, but...
Twitty just running straight in. He's got medics backing him up. He's giving no fucks about any bullets coming in because he knows he'll be taken straight back up with those defibrillators.
Yeah, Olba getting a big triple kill there. Gonna guarantee that repair there. So let's see. Actually, they just, again, mirror times, just barely getting it a little bit later than ZFZ. ZFZ getting that barricade up now. Yeah, they're gonna get this up without an issue.
Israel finally switching back over to that Bushwhacker.
So now we're gonna see Surefour on Sniper, and I think he's gonna have a pretty good time sniping now, hopefully. I mean, it's basically like shooting down a tunnel.
It's
but
a standoff.
dMon's aggression might overwhelm him.
Both teams fully alive. Twitty does go down and is gibbed. But it's up to it's up to dMon now to take out that generator. Will they do it with explosives or will they do it with C4? I guess
we saw Noob on the... Oh, there he gets like a double martyrdom kill. That's gotta feel bad. Yeah, Noob on the nader. I think he might just be trying to spam the generator down with pure damage. We'll see how it goes.
We don't have anybody really able to take down the EV in short order. No Skyhammer.
Yeah, so
Nades
if that generator
in.
does go down, this could be bad for ZFZ.
Really putting a lot of dependence on Israel here right now, but he's going to be taken on down. Revive back up once again, but man, it's Mixa and Noob.
Miska paddling Israel in the face with a cricket bat.
How many nades does it take to kill that generator? It's taking some serious damage.
Yeah, ZFC needs to be pretty aggressive. That generator is getting lower and lower by the second.
Yeah, they're still shooting it. Shots coming through the window. That generator has got to be so close to down, and the EV remains alive. And still, no Skyhammer.
I'm really surprised we're not seeing a Skyhammer just so they can get that disabled here. They need to do something.
They've had plenty of opportunities to do so.
Generator's about to go down. There it is.
Oh yeah, and it's moving.
Wow.
This is actually a really good time for dMon here. Skyhammer, please. Skyhammer, please. Come on.
ZFC's got to disable this soon. Because they're going to be looking at like an 8-minute defense inside. They don't want that.
There we go. Israel
whatsoever.
Shit, I'll take Akira at this rate.
Oh,
Israel
man.
finally swapped, but he's got to make this happen soon. Here he comes.
Kev actually, all their players catching long spawn.
I'm hearing Chariots of Fire right now.
And there it is.
Oh, but it's going to miss completely.
It's all on Surefour. He gets a double. Israel cleaning up, just getting revives on demons. Oh wow, they're just going to park this.
That's it.
ZFZ.
Oh, the snipe.
You have
Surefour, can he do it?
Surefour, come on. No, ZFC's last chance there to delay this. They're going to get a really quick park. Actually, I say that, and it's only actually about like maybe 30 seconds less than what ZFC got, but that felt so fast.
It was. It was a missed. It was a. For one thing, it was a late airstrike, and it was a missed one as well. There was like almost no damage on the EV from front to back.
So dMon looking to take the W here.
dMon
wants to be a finalist. They don't want to be shut down by ZFC again. dMon's. I mean, I think if anything comes out, it's going to be dMon's just perseverance.
I got Olba Cam right now. He's got a medic on him, but he's taking the long way around almost, trying to put some pressure on Sunday.
The drug samples are moving. They're out of their
Olba's stuck
thing.
I think
so now
Olba
it's time. Go for it.
Olba might have hampered himself a little bit by trying to chase Surefour around the corner. He came back into the room a little bit late to help out.
Yeah, we'll see if ZFC can hold as good of a defense as dMon. dMon players leaking in, getting kills. There we go. Some cleanup here, but still looks like there's... No, I guess that was a full wipe.
A moment of silence here as Kudo Chop and crew are able to set up in the room. Med packs everywhere. Maybe a little bit too far forward, I don't know. Laying some breadcrumbs.
Yeah, just gotta pile up those med packs in there. You never know when you're gonna need them. dMon looking for picks.
Not really getting a whole lot here. We have a good dispersion of medics here.
Looks like a pretty decent push coming in on the left side here. Just leaves Noob there at the end. Israel jumping out the window and shooting him in the back there.
Oh, the drug samples are moving again, but it looks like dMon is almost a little bit too ready to just grab the drug samples and start running before getting the kill. I mean,
we need
clearly,
a lot more setup here.
I mean, once you get it out of this room, it's very rare that you're stopped, so I understand that, but I think they need to just focus a little bit more on getting the nades in, getting the Gibbs in. And in fact, yeah, we do have a nader and a fragger, so let's take a look at the nader as they nade around the corners.
It's not going to be getting too far. Sunbang and Chirport. Oh my god, Israel, everybody is doing a fantastic job on the frags here right now.
Keep
But
seeing
tough timing,
Olba there at the end with his pistol, spamming it away. The big old brick pistol. I mean, I'm not really sure what dMon could do at this point. It's really tough because ZFC medics play so carefully.
Yeah.
Alright, here comes a big push.
Alright, Noob's inside, but he's got a lot more to worry about. He's trying to knife around, but it's not going to be happening. Especially when he has that nader, you need to have those, you know, nades.
Okay, Inferno, so I feel like this is the first time we've seen people put up really, really strong defenses on this final objective. Am I wrong in saying that this objective typically goes in just a matter of minutes?
Well, yeah, we actually haven't seen this map played until recently, to be honest. The first couple cups, no one ever played this map. No one really likes to play it, but I think people are adapting to it. That said, looks like this could go either way. Might be seeing a possible pickup. Once again. Oh,
there's
there we go.
dMon with the numbers.
An ungibbed fragger, you never want that. Alright, ZFC is actually going all the way back to the transmit point here.
Did
they not realize they're going to get shot in the back?
Yeah.
And look at that, Mixa decided to actually just stay in the room with the drug samples in order to pick it up. But that actually was biting him in the ass here.
Right.
He wasn't with his team.
Israel's going to get the last guy as well. Wow. If only those Gibbs went down, it was just like all ZFC down and then all ZFC back up.
And there's Israel back on Aura, actually. Trying to take down Noob here. Noob is
Now's
being
the time
kind
to
of castrated
return
pretty
it.
easily.
Yeah, dMon catching a long spawn. They're going to get this returned, I think, before they can contest it. Alright, there they go.
I have to say that was a bit of a misplay by Mixa. He was too confident in his team being able to go back and transmit that thing. And he let his team down by not being there to revive, not being there to shoot. So now dMon has to try once again.
Yeah, they really needed that. The Israel getting two big revives there, and you know, Mixa just showed up too late to the party. So clock's ticking down, 4 minutes. Yeah. dMon's gonna have to at least get one in the next push if they can. Gonna need all the time they can get.
We got Tweedy and Mixa pushing hard left here. Being really noisy about it, but here they come. They are all grouped up in that back corridor. A little bit of nade could go a long way, but Mixa's going to be able to hold it down. Maybe. Not for so long, though. And Kev, once again, you know, A-list med. Able to bring everybody back up.
Yeah, the nade actually bounced off Olba's head and landed right in his medic's front pocket, killing the medic.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah. Big push from the front right now. dMon getting kills and Gibbs. This turret isn't exactly pointing the right direction.
Oh, is Mixa able to get up? No.
Gotta hand it to Kev, like A-list and not dying.
So here we go, folks. Moving on to the grand finals. These last 3 minutes will decide everything. Will it be dMon or will it be ZFZ? Only 3 minutes left for dMon to push in, take the objective, and bring it back to the transmit point. They still have to do it for 2 drug samples. And it's not looking good for them at this point. Only 2 minutes and 50 seconds left now. And they've had some good close plays, but not close enough. And Olba's going to be queuing a nade. His nade is a miscue. It's a misfire. He's going down, but quickly revived. So now dMon pushing in from 2 different directions. They have an advantage. And that
there it is.
That nade takes down 2. This is the best opportunity they've had, but Kev is going to get the revive.
Mixa's got the revives up. Everybody's pushing on in.
That said, lots of pressure from dMon, and man, but then again, just answering with revives. Okay, both ZFZ medics down. Sunbang though, getting the flank.
All the
get
flank
the
comes
gives?
down. Adetto and Mixa are alive. They get another revive.
Alright, it's
They're
all
gonna
on
pick this up
Surefour.
and keep moving.
Surefour's going on the flank as they come out the front door. We'll see if he can. Oh, but
Just
they're
go
sneaking
far
around
left.
their garage.
Adetto's going through the garage.
It's coming through garage.
He's
Oh, Surefour gets
uncontested.
both. He's gonna transmit now. No,
And
he's
Surefour
throwing it
is
back
waiting.
in
He's
spawn.
there. He's late on this.
The worst thing that
Surefour's
could
down.
happen
Here we
is
go.
if ZFZ overcommits to trying to stop this, they might get caught off guard. They need to get back inside ASAP and set up. Otherwise,
It's delivering.
oh,
Nobody's
Deep.
on him.
dMon may even be baiting that out
This-
at this point. 1 minute and 40
this could have been the
seconds
mistake.
remained, and
This
one
could be the
drug
mistake.
sample left.
Sunbang getting a kill. Is he gonna get a give though? Here comes
Twitty
big
doing
dMon push.
excellent work moving in there, but to no real avail. Thanks to Kudo
dMon's
Chop.
got.
Oh.
Demon has time for this. They all get wiped though. They have time. They have time indeed.
Almost
ZFZ
just
lucking
waiting.
out though. One of
Almost
the
pushed.
biggest, one of the worst things that could happen on this is if you overcommit to trying to stop that first transmit, and then you get wiped on a bad time. They just get an instant one. So, I mean, props
Okay,
to ZFZ for
folks.
at least getting back in.
Literally 1 minute left to decide who goes on to the grand finals to face PKD. We know dMon wants it. ZFZ has done it in the last 2 cups. Will they do it again? All they have to do is hold on just a little bit longer.
Here we go.
The nade comes down and the fragger is down, but the fragger could have... No, the revive is just off point somehow, some way, and dMon left with only 1 more spawn.
Oh my god.
This is their last possible chance. This is it.
Here we go. No
And
room for
dMon is
mistakes this
down.
time.
dMon is down for the full spawn here.
All right, it's good. We got 3 men pushing hard right. 1 breaking off
sorry,
there. We've
dude.
got Fragger. And Sawbones left alive. We got Kev taking down loads of dudes though.
There's still
They're still
time, there's
pushing.
still a chance.
They're still there.
Almost weak, but he's got Med behind him. Pushing forward, and there's
Surefour's hanging way back.
Kev gets the give and the revive on his teammate. 19, 18. This has to happen now, and it has to
The
happen
clock
here.
is ticking.
Surefour's Lynchman. We have a pickup, but Twitty is going to be blown to bits by that last grenade from Sunbang, and that was their last chance for a pickup.
Yep, ZFZ just holding on, completely locking down those last 2 pushes. So wow, ZFZ just keeping their title for
Wow.
grand finalists. And honestly, after we saw ZFZ's play on Whitechapel, which is PKD's probably their preferred map, I'm really interested to see how this grand final is going to go, especially if we're going to be playing Whitechapel right off the bat.
Likewise, that initial match from ZFZ on Terminal actually made me a little bit worried.